Hey Guardians, welcome to part 2 of the Destiny review. It is I, Sugars with an S. If you haven't yet, check out part 1. It was quite a lively discussion about PvE and the state of PvE in Destiny 2. Now, I will discuss, or rather give a review of the state of PvP in Destiny 2. Master Shinobi once told me, be careful what you ask for. My fellow guardians, we have done this to ourselves. As I stated in my very first video, the importance of Crucible in the Destiny universe is that Crucible is the connection between DLCs. Crucible is what keeps Destiny going. Therefore, if Crucible isn't done well, you get a whole host of Destiny players dropping out and leaving. Therefore, you get like a dramatic decrease in players. And guess what you have now? You have a dramatic decrease in players. So it's telling you that Crucible isn't done well. So why is that, you may ask? Why is it that the players are telling you that the Crucible isn't being done well? Well, it probably has to do with a lot of the changes that were brought about. Now, in the first part of the video, I said that an old Shinobi saying is you don't fix what's not broken. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And there are many changes that Bungie made to the Crucible that makes little to no sense. And there's some changes that they made that we brought upon ourselves by asking for it. First, to begin with, let's go with just the game modes. One of the things that is disappointing in Destiny 2 is the lack of variety of game modes. Yeah, they introduced a new game mode in Countdown, but what about Inferno? And for those of you that don't know, Inferno is where there is no radar. What about Rift? What about Salvage? You know what? It's another change is the numbers. The 4v4 is really not working. It is so not working. I understand that Bungie believed that this was the way to go because it was asked by a lot of people, because this is, I believe, what competitive players play. It's 4v4, and that's fine. That's okay. But guess what? It's not working. The 6v6 and the 3v3 were great. Now, if you want to have a specific mode of 4v4, that's fine as well. The weapon changes. Now, what I believe, and what I think a lot of people believe, is that how the weapons are designated in Destiny 2 on a whole was changed because of Crucible. Not because of PvE, but because of PvP. Which is why I'm going to mention it here. The fact that it was asked by a lot of content creators that they wanted more primary gunplay. Because whatever reason, they felt like it would make the Crucible better. So guess what? We have a ton of primary gunplay. But is the Crucible any better? It is not. In fact, what I would say is that this is the worst state that the Crucible has been in. And it's from the simple fact that all of the changes, not some, not a few, but all of the changes tilt the balance towards the elite player. So what this does is that if you're an average player like myself, you'll come on, you'll play a couple times, you'll get stopped, you'll get crucified, you'll get obliterated. But ask yourself this: how many times does it take somebody getting stopped, getting obliterated, before they decide, you know what, I don't want to play this anymore? Your abilities charge too slowly. I'm sorry to tell people this, but this is Destiny. This isn't COD. This isn't Battlefield. You want straight up gunplay? You go to one of those two. Destiny is about abilities. That is the defining factor with Destiny. If you are playing a Crucible game and you can't use your super at least once, then why are you playing Destiny? And trust me, if you are getting obliterated, you not only can you not even use your super once, but some of your abilities you get to use maybe twice for the whole game. But as I said, these were brought upon ourselves. Because you know what? As a community, people complain. Bungie listen. So yeah, the state of PvP is really and truly in a mess. There's a lack of balance. There's a lack of an ability for average to below average players to have a good Crucible experience. And what you may ask a good Crucible experience? Well, for one, the larger the number of players, the higher the probability that you encounter a player of your skill level. The higher the probability that you can actually get a kill of a player that's higher skill than you. Not by going straight up 1v1 against them, but perhaps engaging them when their back is turned, when they're engaging somebody else. So I mean, these are all things that the Crucible before brought to you. There's one change though that stands above everything else, and that's the lack of your power level mattering. Because it was light before, so I was about to say light, but power level. Why have a power level if it does not matter? Really and truly, ask yourself, why have a power level if it does not matter? And ask yourself, who does that truly benefit? Not the average player that is willing to go grind here or grind there and get what they need to get the full advantage of whatever. And guess what? I'm pretty sure very soon you're gonna see all these videos with look what I did with a white weapon. Look what I did with a green weapon in trials. And look what I did with a blue weapon in trials. Because now you're gonna have all these people that are just gonna put out videos of them taking advantage of people that aren't as good. So yeah, the Crucible, it's poor. Less choice, less variety, less of everything. The Crucible is not where it should be. I mean, the way the Crucible is right now, Destiny 2 is not sustainable. Might not even make it to the next DLC. Definitely will not make it past the Osiris DLC. And that's sad. Because I love this game. I really do. Well, that's my thoughts on the Crucible. Hit that like button if you like what I have to say. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell button to be alerted of more videos. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the state of the Crucible. And definitely join me for the third and final part of the true review of Destiny 2. This is Sugars with an S. Laters is greaters.